guys, welcome to DIY with Joy. I'm Joy, and we're going to be making a couple pillows today. They are the envelope style pillow. Very easy, no zippers, no buttons, no trying to figure out how to close up the pillow after you get the pillow inside of the cover. Very simple. I have one right here. Very basic. This is a square. Here's the envelope where you stick it in. Super easy. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I will be showing different crafts like this, some wood burning, woodworking, and building of furniture, repainting, cupboards. I don't know, I could go on and on. I have lots of fun stuff planned, especially once the warmer weather comes, some outdoor projects. Super excited about that. All right, so let's get to it. Alright, you guys have your fabric. Alright, I already have mine cut out. So I have two pillows I'm going to be doing. One is, the pillow itself is 18 by 18. I always give myself a ½ inch on each side. Did a 19 by 19 inch. Let's see, that's the other one. So here's the fabric I'm going to be doing for my 19 by 19. And I'm going to do the envelope style, which means you can take the pillowcase on and off, no zipper, you're not sewing it closed. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out one side is a 19 by 19 square, and then the other side, what I did is I measured 3/4 of 19 inches, was like 16 and a half, I think. So I did one panel 19 by 16 and a half, and then there's this other panel 19 by 16 and a half. Oh, the first thing you do is you take your panel that's 19 by 6 and a half, and all I'm going to do is I just measure an extra 2 inches. So really it was like 13 and a half or 14, and I made it just 16 and a half so that I have a good amount to fold over so that when you open the flap, you're not seeing raw fabric. Okay, so I fold over once and then twice. Okay, so I'm going to sew that first on both flaps. Then I'm going to sew it all together. So I have that pillow. Okay, and the other pillow is, what was it, a 14? Probably supposed to be 14 by 20, but it measured out 19 and a half. So this is my other fabric. So same thing, it's, I added some, an inch, so it's 15 by, what did I do, 20 and a half, I think? Or maybe it was 18, 19, anyway, I'd have to look at my measurements. Anyway, so then again, same thing with the envelope in the back. You measure 3/4, cut that out. So I'm gonna sew up the flap that you're gonna see on each end so that it doesn't fray, and we're get going. A lot of times though, I really do prefer to do piping. I don't know if you guys have ever done or used piping. It's my favorite. But my dog, the one behind me right now, she just turned a year old, so she's still kind of a puppy and likes to chew stuff. So I'm really not going to be spending too much time or going and buying anything extra to make these pillows. I just really just need these pillows covered. Yeah, she just still chews on stuff. She's not terrible, but I'm not going to spend money and waste a bunch of time doing something fancy. Anyway, but I really do prefer piping. I don't know if you guys ever done piping. This is how you do it yourself. So you can go Joann's, buy as long as you need. This is just leftovers from another project I had done. So it's basically just raw, I don't know what it's made of, some cotton or something, raw material or whatever. And you cover it with whatever fabric. So how it goes, I'll just show you really quick how it goes. It's really easy. I love it. So you cut out a skinny little strip. I usually do a couple inches. You're gonna wrap it. And then you sew right along the edge the piping. Okay, then, and I'll show you on this so you can see the difference. So then when it comes time, all right, this is what it ends up looking like. So you have your fabric and then you have your piping. I'm sure you guys have seen, it's not a very good image, but anyway, I'm sure you guys have seen, look up images with piping. Couch, a lot of times couches have piping, and I don't have anything in here right now that I have piping, so I'll put away. Anyway, so I normally would do something a little extra, a little more fun, pulling in different fabrics, but like I said, I'm not gonna go spend money or go buy any more because I'm all out. That's it. So I'm gonna get pinning and then sewing, and I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. Okay, so I sewed the two parts, basically the opening of it. See, I just sewed that down, flap over, so no edge is showing. This fabric is awesome, but it comes apart, frays so bad. Anyway, so then I did the other one, got it right here. So now when you do this, okay, always a reminder to put your two right sides together, which this one is really difficult. I don't think it really matters. The inside of the pillow is the outside, okay? So when you do put your envelope, okay, make sure you have your nice edge facing down, okay, the good side of your fabric. The inside of what you're sewing, but technically it's the outside of the pillow. All right, so when you want the two sides that you've sewn together facing each other, so on the outer rim that you're gonna now sew is all raw fabric. Does that make sense? So here's your sewn, my other sewn is underneath here, and I want all the raw on all four sides, okay? So I'm just gonna put in a couple pins. This fabric isn't slippery, so it stays together pretty well. And then we're going to sew that, and then we'll stick the pillow in it. All right. This is about the easiest pillow you can make. Seriously, that was it. I think cutting it took longer than sewing it. First turn it out. So excited. I love this fabric. I use this fabric for my sister-in-law's two cushions on a chair, and then made a couple pillows for her couch that matched. Turned out pretty cute. So poke out all the corners. All right, so here's the finished. So this is how it looks. See, it's just a flap. Just stick your pillow in there. There's no zipper, nothing. I mean, you could always do zippers and something fun. See, I think piping would have made it look so much cuter, but I don't want to spend the money on something that could potentially get ruined and chewed up tomorrow. Anyway, but I had to cover these pillows. All right, so let's get this pillow in. So excited. All right, so this isn't super snug. You can always make them a little more snug, but I love it. There it is. There's the front. There's the back. There's your flap. So the key is with when you do the flaps, called the envelope pillow, okay? You want to be sure you have the openings far enough apart, because if they're too close and if you have the pillow too tight, it's gonna pull, and if they're not overlapped enough, chance of you seeing the pillow. Does that make sense? So when you do sew, just make sure the flaps are they're overlapping enough to where the pillow's staying in there. Okay? And if you don't quite have enough fabric, like I said, just like I did, just make it a little looser. This isn't super tight. Okay? That's it. All right, now on to the next one. All right, so same thing, guys. I sewed part of the flap, the envelope. Okay, so remember the nice side, the outside, is going towards the outside of the pillow, which currently is the inside. It's all done. Now I gotta flip it around. Oh, I love this fabric. I've had this fabric for, seriously, years. I have no idea even when or where or why. It probably was like a remnant or something, or a extra discount or something. I don't even know, but I've had it forever and have never, wait, no, what did I use this for? I don't remember. I had made my oldest a plaid dress a while ago, but no, I don't think that was it. All right, so we're gonna have plenty of room in this pillow, which is fine. I didn't make them snug. If you don't want them snug, you always can go back around and make it smaller if you want to. You just don't really want to make it too tight, because I'm telling you what, taking everything out is super annoying. There you go. There's the finished. This is the 18 by 18 pillow. Here's the envelope. Okay. All right, so I have one more of these to go, and I might be done. I think I have another pillow. I just don't know if I have any more fabric, unfortunately. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back, and I'm all done sewing. So I ended up sewing 4 pillows, 2 of the square with the green fabric, and I had 1 pillow stuffing left that I wasn't sure if I had enough fabric for, but I did. So one side is this fabric, and the other side I had more of, so I made that the envelope side. Okay, So pretty excited. I made 4 pillows total. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys ended up trying out the envelope style pillows, please comment below. Ask me any questions about any DIY projects that you'd like to see in the future. I have some fun stuff planned. Cannot wait for outdoor projects when the weather gets a little bit warmer. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a few days. Thanks. Have a good week.